Ice Packer from Rain Country. God is good all the time. And today I'm working on making up a few boards for a project that I'm going to work on over there at the house. I was just trimming off this 1x4. There's a little bit of rot right here on the sap, and making a good solid 1x4 out of this, and my blade broke. So just like any band mill or any band blade, over time they just get they develop cracks in the gullets, just over time and pressure. They all break. But anyway, this is the worst I've ever seen one break. So it's serpentining around, it's coming through. This is the in-feed side, obviously. It goes back around that roller, and then back up through here, and then back around, up underneath this shield right here, back to the other wheel over there. So you can see how it went through. It wadded up and bounced out of the guide and flipped over and got behind the wheel, and it went up this way and back up underneath this and off underneath this, up underneath my other wheel over here. So you can see it in here, and the end of it is right here, right where my forefinger is. So I asked myself, well, I haven't been into this situation this ugly before. I mean, what would be the best way to remove that old blade? I mean, it's done for. And I thought, well, why can't I use a 4-inch grinder? So obviously when you do something like this, you want to don all your safety gear and make sure you got some sort of way to extinguish a fire if something happens. Make sure your fuel's all away from it. You got sawdust like that could catch on fire. We're going to go ahead and cut this off of here. So I'm trying to look for strategic places to cut this. So the bind on this side, there's a bind going this way. So I'm going to cut on the back side so it doesn't pinch my blade as it's coming through. The kerf is going to give relief and not want to bite the grinding wheel. This right here is going to be another place where I can grind in here, and the blade, when it goes slack or goes into two pieces, it's gonna break like this. So again, it shouldn't pinch my cutting wheel. I don't want to cut in there because I'm afraid when the blade starts to come into two pieces, then it's going to want to pinch my cutting wheel. So trying to think of this logically, so go ahead and give it a try. Yeah, it really stuck in there good. When you pull something like that, it's going to want to flop this way, so I want to be careful it don't, because this can cut you, no problem. It cuts pretty easy, and if it's sprung, if it's bound like that and comes up, it could really get a hold of you. All right, so that's the worst part of it. I really gnarled that thing over. So right there's where it broke, and you can see another crack right here. I don't know if that was there after it bent like this or whether it was getting weak, but that's typically where they want to break, is right down there in the bottom of the gullet. So blade was getting old. It was time for it to quit, I guess. after. Get it. What is it? What'd you find? What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you find? He's on bug patrol. Anyway, if you guys get in a situation like that and you got one of these mills or something like it, that's one way of getting rid of those blades that get tangled up in there. I've had them tangled up pretty good before, but not this bad. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. Take care and God bless.